Hi everyone, it's Clara from Glow Up Mama. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want you guys to sit and have lunch with me, and I'm gonna go over week 2 of the Blood Sugar Reboot diet that I'm on right now. How's it going? How's it going? So I feel like this week definitely was a lot easier for me to get used to the recipes, to because my week was just calmer with the kids. Everyone went to daycare every single day. So then I feel like I had time to like meal prep during the week. But I have to say, it is a lot harder. It is a lot more challenging than I thought. And just so you guys can see what I'm eating here. So I have my vegetables, right? These are frozen vegetables that I sauteed up that are really good. They sell these at Costco and they're so easy. Cauliflower rice. This is like a beef type skillet ground meat that I made, and then this is my avocado or my guacamole that I bought at the supermarket because all the avocados were green. But yeah, so this is what I have. Um I absolutely love like these bowls right here. I feel like they're the best thing in the world because just like I like things to look pretty, I like things to look pretty, and I feel like these bowls here will make it look really nice. Whatever it is I'm putting in there, but um going back, so the recipes themselves, I had told you guys in week 1 that I was really excited about trying the recipes. And the recipes that I'm really, really into right now are the egg muffins that you can kind of just meal prep ahead of time. They don't take a lot of work. My husband loves to take them to just, he grabs 2 muffins. And again, I'll show the pictures in this video. Grabs 2 muffins. He's on his way to work, and he has that. It's a quick snack with some avocado or some fruit. Normally, that's how we like to have it. So that's a new recipe that I'm really into. Another recipe that I tried too is one with like kale, ham, and avocado, which is delicious for lunch and it's so easy to prepare. I'll make sure that I have that picture too. But I feel like I was able to get more of a handle on the types of recipes that this type of paleo style diet requires, right? That being said, I did have some challenges. Like sometimes I guess if I was like in a bind and I needed something quick, I feel like we didn't have enough cauliflower rice. So what I ended up doing was making rice and then just mixing it in. And my math, right? My math as far as eating better, right, is like mixing in the cauliflower with some of the rice, right? Then that would help my blood sugar not spike as high because there's a vegetable involved, right? And that was basically the only carb on the plate too. Besides, we had our protein too, right, on the plate. And I'll show you guys too. I'll link that too. But that's the only thing, is that sometimes I found it hard to like, I didn't necessarily have all the vegetables ready because I've been using them throughout the week too. But that was more towards the end of the week. But that's the only, I would say, like that's the only challenge that I've had. I've continued to drink my coffee without sugar, which I'm very, very proud of. Over the weekend, we did like, I did have, because everyone has their cheat days, right? I did have carbs over the weekend in the form of a pastry with my coffee. That was the only, that was like my cheat meal basically. But other than that, like if we went out, like um we ended up going to Chipotle, I would make sure that I have the salad, that I have the protein. I'm still have mixed feelings about like beans, like black beans and corn. I still feel like, that's like something that's natural that our ancestors would have ate. So I don't understand why it's like being eliminated from this diet completely. But so that's, I still have mixed feelings about that. And that's why this, I feel like this blood sugar reboot is great if, I'm not diabetic right now, so I feel like I'm doing this to improve my sugar, but I'm not diabetic, right? But I feel like it's, if you are diabetic, this would definitely reboot you. But since I'm not diabetic, but I feel like right now with the recipes that I'm doing, it is going to the extreme. Like I have cut out I would say the majority of the carbs, except I guess rice would be the only thing that I haven't carved out, but that I haven't like eliminated completely on this diet. That this diet doesn't call for any rice. Everything's like cauliflower rice, for example. But again, I am sticking to the cauliflower rice. It's just, last week, whatever, we ran out of stuff and we needed to eat. So, but that being said, I definitely I like the recipes that are in here, and I would continue to use some of these recipes in my long-term journey of health and fitness, because I feel like there are a lot of gold star recipes that don't take a lot of ingredients, because that's what I'm about. I like easy peasy, set it, forget it type meals, like just on the fly, because I'm a busy mama, and you guys know that half an hour is like an hour is the max you want to take. I've been trying to do meal prep, right? Meal prep, but sometimes that it depends on what's going on during the week. That might be, because do I want to meal prep every Sunday? Oh, I don't necessarily want to do it, but maybe I'll do like bits and pieces, or I'll make like an extra meal as opposed to making meals for like 3 days or something like that. I'll just make the meal for the next day, and that'll help us get to the following day without feeling like we had to cheat or anything like that. So I feel like, I'm making this work for me right now, and I feel like it's going well. My husband too has said that he's has a lot more energy, and that's something I did want to point out. I feel like once you start eating more protein, I don't know if it's just a switch over or like the less calories that just kind of bring you down. Also being dairy free, almost completely dairy free. Guys, I have to confess, switching my coffee over to almond coconut milk. It's been hard. It's been hard. I feel like I like the creaminess of whole milk, so I'm just gonna stick with my whole milk, um, in my coffee, because that's just how I enjoy it. And I feel like I need to be able to. I enjoy coffee as a whole in my life, and this is what gets me through the day sometimes. So I enjoy my coffee with milk. I said I'd try the almond milk. I did, and I'm just not a big fan. And the coconut, I had like a blend of Khalifa, which I had tried in the past, and I remember switching back to milk. So I'm just gonna keep it at milk, y'all, because that's just how I like my coffee, and that's my deal breaker. Basically, that's my deal breaker. So I'm gonna keep that, and so I'm excited to keep going with week 3 and continuing to try new recipes. I haven't necessarily tried every single recipe like to the T, just because I have my kids to feed. So sometimes I feel like I just have to make like kind of tweaks to it, so I'm not cooking two different meals basically. So that's, I'm doing my best to stick as much as I can to this plan. But I feel better. I haven't weighed myself yet, but I am seeing it in my clothing. Now, about weighing myself, I don't really like uh, how could I say, I don't really like weighing myself weekly, because I feel like that just makes me go insane. Like I really don't like it. And just for mental health, because sometimes you may feel it in your clothes and maybe the scale's not showing it, but then it's like you still feel like you are losing weight. But I just find that I'd rather wait, like, especially because this experiment is within a month. I'm gonna wait till the end of the 4 weeks to weigh myself, to let you guys know my progress, okay? Because I had in my other video, if you want to check it out, I started at 242. So that's my starting number, 242. So I'm going to check myself at the end of the month. And then if I definitely see a difference, I've seen a difference so far, again, like I said, in my energy level and in my clothing. So I know that this is working for me right now. I haven't done taking my blood sugar yet, but I will be going to the doctors. So once I go to the doctors and get my blood work and blah, 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 there I feel is where I'm going to be able to show you guys the difference in my A1C. I'm going to try to get a hold of my first A1C to compare it to my now A1C once I go back to the doctor, to see what that looks like after being on this diet. So that's how I'm going to be able to just verify that my blood sugar is like normal or in the normal level, right? That's what I'm going to do. And I just wanted to share, guys, if that's all basically for this second week, I'll do another third week video to share with you guys. But so far, so good. You know, my husband and I feel like we're really trying our best with this diet. And we have our challenges, but I feel like we're making it work, especially with the no rice too. My husband actually likes cauliflower rice, y'all, now, and that's a big tip. Like that's a big win. Because my husband loves rice, and I feel like the fact that he's been able to just eat cauliflower rice with his protein, I feel like is a big win. You know, I think that it's something that we're going to continue to incorporate in our diet. And I even see it in him, you know, like it's not all about we're losing fat, but at the same time, or we're losing weight at the same time. I feel like these are anti-inflammatory foods too that we're eating. So slowly, I guess if you feel like that bloatedness, even in my face, I feel like I'm normally, I guess when you have like the bloatness and things like that, your face tends to look a little bit puffier. I feel like my face is, y'all, look, it's chiseling out. I feel like it's chiseling out, and I definitely feel like it's because of the anti-inflammatory foods and vegetables that I'm eating and we're incorporating in our meals now. So that's another win too. That's another win. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. But if you guys wanted to check out my week one, I'll make sure to include it in this video or the link in the description as well. And then, guys, you know what? If you guys have any tips on the paleo diet, or if you guys had any suggestions that could help me out, please, comment below. I would love to hear and just get that feedback from you guys. And then, guys, if you like what you hear, please subscribe, guys. I love doing this every week, and I feel like I'm helping myself, and I'm helping. If I help at least one more person, I feel like on their journey right now, that would just be amazing. So let me know your thoughts. And guys, sending you so much love. Mamas, take care of yourself, all right? And let's do this. We got this.